Action.
Hello, welcome to counseling.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing okay.
That's good.
How are you?
I'm good. My name is Dr. Gordon. Welcome to my practice. I just want to start off a few things. First, I'm going to talk about the informed consent, and then we're going to get into what we're here to talk about. First things first, you're free to go whenever you want to, or stay whenever you want to. This is, strictly your choice. And second of all, the thing about confidentiality. I just want to express to you that there will be no breach of confidentiality. What you say to me stays with me, and that is for a lifetime. Another thing that I want to let you know is that the only way that could be breached is if you're in danger of harming yourself or others. Is that understood?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any questions about that? Is anything unclear?
No, I'm good.
Awesome. Okay, so what brings you here today?
Well, so many things bring me here today, but basically it's my husband, I would say, our relationship. Just to be straight to the point, I would say he's a mama's boy.
Okay.
And we've been married 5 years. And since 2 years ago, when I got pregnant and lost his baby,
Okay.
things have been going down. His mother is she's just in our lives non-stop.
Before you continue, I just wanna go back to where you said you lost his baby. Why is it that it wasn't your baby? What's the disconnect there?
Funny thing, his mom, when I lost the baby, you would think that a mother-in-law would have compassion. When she came to the hospital, she was telling me that, how could you do this to my son? You lost his baby, now that he's broken, and I hope that next time, that serves you right, serves me right to be in this situation because I did not take care of her son's baby, and she hopes that next time I will be good enough. I mean, I didn't even understand what she's trying to say by that, but in all, it was her son, his baby, and I was just like something holding the baby for him kind of thing.
Wow.
So when I lost the baby, it didn't even matter that I was broken. I mean, I was carrying a child for 6 months, and I just had a miscarriage. I didn't even know how it happened, and she's just so inconsiderate, telling me I lost her son's baby.
Okay. And so, did you speak to your husband about how you felt about the situation, how your mother-in-law approached it?
He told me, basically, I do not have the right to speak about his mom. Whatever his mom says, that's what it is. So I found myself in an awkward situation because, I mean, I thought I was supposed to be his half. And now it's like the mom is that most important person, so whatever she said, and that's how it is. He never tried to comfort me, nothing. Like, I had a bad experience and I was in it by myself with my family.
And I don't want you to relive it, but I just want to know how that made you feel. Like, do you feel any sort of responsibility for, how far the situation has gotten between his mom and you and, the whole triangle of the situation?
Well, I feel like I'm responsible for it because when I got pregnant, because I'm an attorney, so when I got pregnant, she wanted me to come home to take care of the chores and having too much things to do. So I was the one to let her in our household, so she was living with us. And when I lost the baby now, she turned on me because she felt like I was responsible, that if I just stopped working, that would not happen, and it just kept going on and on and on like that. So that made me feel like worthless a little bit because she made me feel like I was not fit to be a mom and I was a bad person for losing her son's baby.
Okay. So one of the things I just want to get out of this is, do you feel, I guess, And then when I asked the question previously about responsibility in terms of, you know, your role in, you know, how strained the situation has been, I'm just trying to see if you feel like, you know, there was any way that you could have repaired it or stopped it from becoming this.
I guess I could have, but because I know how much love my husband has for his mother, and I was just trying to be the good daughter-in-law, you know. So if what makes my husband happy is having his mom around and having her say in everything that we do, and I mean I love him, so I would just go along with anything. But I guess I was being stupid by letting this thing go so far, and now it really went out of hand.
Okay. One of the things I want to kind of do with you is I want you to close your eyes, because we're gonna take you back to the situation, not so you can relive it, but just to, you know, show you what you're doing right now that may or may not be working, you know, to help the situation. It's just to close your eyes, and when you close your eyes, I want you to let me know what you see. You say, you know, now I'm aware, you know, and you tell me what you're feeling. So close your eyes and start your sentences with, now I'm aware, and let me know what you see in the situation that's happening, you know, okay? So what do you see, or how do you feel?
Well, now I'm aware that it was my fault. I should have stopped this from the beginning. Now I'm aware that I've been making efforts, but they've been in vain, I would say. Now I'm aware that it's painful. I spent 6 months trying to pick up myself since there was nobody to help me pick up myself.
Okay, I want you to stop right there. That's good. And with that exercise, it's just to, you know, let you know that what happened in the situation is how you felt, you know, and that's okay to feel that way. It's a normal reaction to what you've been going through. And another exercise that we're going to do to sort of help you, you know, understand how to confront that situation is what I like to call the empty chair technique. So you have this chair right here, and what you're going to do is you're going to say what you would want to say to your mother-in-law if she was here, and you can begin. What would you say to her?
Well, to be nice, I guess I would tell her that.
You speak directly to her.
I do not like you. I would like you to leave our house. I did not get married to you. I got married to your son. And if I'm not good enough for your son, then perhaps you should marry your son, because there's nobody good enough for him, and he thinks that everybody should be like you. I will not be like you. I cannot be like you. I'm not trying to be you. I have nothing against you. I love you as a person, but you do not treat me well, and that's hurtful and painful.
Okay, that's good. And what I want you to do now is to go into the empty chair, and what will happen is that you kind of take the role of your mother-in-law and respond in as her. She would respond to you. So you have to switch roles, kind of take her, you know, mind frame or where she might be coming from, and, you know, respond to you as, you know, how she would feel about the situation, and try to understand it from her point of view. So you have to go on the chair.
So, you don't like me? Well, I frankly do not care. You are not the type of person I would want for my son, because you are not even fit to be a mother. You lost my son's first baby, And you should be trying to be me because I'm the best. I'm an example as a woman, what a woman should look like. And if you don't look like me, you don't think like me, you don't act like me, then you are not worthy for my son.
Okay. That was good. And see the situation. You can feel free to switch chairs. And now the little technique was just to, help you be comfortable with confronting the situation. Obviously, the problem cannot go on forever. You have to talk about it in order to feel, comfortable. I mean, she's going to be in your life, and you guys have to work it out. You got to work it out so, it's like this, and it's not a house divided. You know what I mean? So your husband feels comfortable, and you feel comfortable, and your mother-in-law feels comfortable. And also you and your husband have a renewed bond where you feel comfortable to bring a child into that family. So how do you feel after this session? Do you feel like there's some things that we still need to talk about?
I think that my mother she needs to come to counseling with me, and perhaps my husband too, so that, because I feel if I have somebody else kind of having my back, to be easier to tell them what I really think instead of hiding behind, I'm just in my shell, so it would perhaps be easier, and then we'll see where we go from there.
Okay. All right. Well, for today, we're gonna end it here because our session is up. But I would love to continue this partnership between you and I, and not just deal with the situation, but deal with it holistically, so that when you leave this session, it will be a renewed sense of fulfillment all over, and not just through your body, through the physical, but the spiritual and the mental and emotional. So that's what I want for you, and you should want for yourself to become, for the situation to be better. So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
I appreciate our talk, and hopefully I'll see you again. All right. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right.